my base, right here, basically still the exact same. Oh, there's a trader llama in my base! Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode on Axis. It's 1.14.3. If I open up my F3 screen, you can see right up there in the top corner 1.14.3. We made it, guys. I've been holding back for quite a long time on playing on Axis because I really wanted to keep my ideas fresh, and I felt like 1.14 would help with that. So we're back. We're back in town, boys. Updated the texture pack, so you can see these signs are all super fancy looking. It's really nice. A couple other things are different. Most of the textures are the same though. I just wanted to make it maybe like feel a little bit more like what it is in vanilla because they completely changed all the textures. But anyways, today's episode is going to be full of some fun stuff, just sort of kind of everything, you know. I do have some special plans for later in the episode, but first I want to show you guys what has changed because I did a lot off camera. First off, you can see that there's carpet here, and that's because I finished the staircase. Kinda. There's going to be a clock there that I haven't added yet. But other than that, this place is completely done. You can see here is just some blank space back here. I don't really know what I'm going to put here. Probably just some room or something. There's also some rooms over here. And there's another stair down here. And this is my mine. Like, at this point we are at Y20. So this is pretty convenient. This is basically going to be my new mine access once I make this my official house. This is my new mine access. Anyways, so that's the very easy staircase part done, I guess. You look up here, you can see all the way up to the top. You see that black block? That's the stained glass window at the very top. It's a really long way up. No mail. It's not that I checked. Yeah, still no mail. I don't get mail. People don't like me. Joking. There is another thing, and it's the reason I'm starting in here is because it helps prevent spoilers. But if you look out here, you can see that there's actually stuff out here now. I have built a room walkway area all the way around the outside edge. Except this area doesn't include it. If you come out here, you can see squid. But yeah, you can see all this cobblestone platforming and passageway stuff. So allow me to show you what I've got going here. So here we are at the top. Right here, you got some nice access to this area. This is going to be a tower with a boat ramp in it, I guess you could say. So you can sail your boat above this tower and it will drop down into here. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but that's going to be an episode, is finishing that. We don't really have much, to be honest, yet. This is kind of just for future proofing. But we've got some access here, and there's a door up there. This is going to go into the island. I guess I'm going to have something there. Maybe something on the island. Who knows? I don't really have any of this planned out. I just kind of built because I wanted to do some building. And this also just goes nowhere. But yeah, it's all future proofing. It's all going to work out in the end. And we're going to go up a floor here. Because there is something up here. If I come in here, this is the bridge area I was at earlier. And there's this nice little area up here. There's going to be some more stuff back here. And then it just comes back around to this side. There's going to be like a little, like a balcony, I guess you could say, that's just open to the ocean there. That's going to be pretty cool. I need to get rid of those pressure plates and change them with stone pressure plates or something, because iron pressure plates do not work very well for that. Anyways, that's basically all the changes in there. I forgot you can't get out here. Alright. So that's basically it for changes, as far as I can think of. I do have a couple more shulker boxes. I did some shopping. I did some grinding. Just nothing really much. So yeah, I've got some more here. I've already got a stone cutter because I needed that when I was building the staircase. And I've got some berry bushes, and these things grow like lightning. I'm not even joking. Ow. These things grow pretty fast. So that'll be pretty nice little side food source to have. So, now that I've spent enough time rambling exploring, time to the news. I have someone living with me right now. It's only temporary. He says he's going to move out when he gets started. But you can see on the mini map there, there's a guy through down here in the mine shaft. You can see his name tag right there, just above my crosshair. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'll just butcher it by saying Jackek Paz. That's what we'll say his name is. He's just here temporarily. I gave him a pickaxe and some torches and a gift shulker box because I had so many. And I said, you know, just you can live here if you want. If you want to move out later, you can. We have this whole conversation here going on. Yeah, so that's gonna be nice. Maybe he'll build a house, help liven up the area down here because it's a little bit empty right now. Because I'm living by myself. Um, Problems do arise in the fact that I do not have Optifine. I'm hitting my zoom key and nothing's happening because Optifine is not very friendly with Forge, and I wanted to have Forge instead. So we have Forge instead of Optifine. I got the minimap. If I hit F7 and break a torch or two, you can see I have this mod, which got ported, which I'm super glad because I was really worried that they weren't going to port that version of the mod. But it's over here, so we got that covered as well. Actually, I'm going to have to put a torch up here. I just noticed there's spawning spots on this. Alright. I don't think I have any other mods. I can't check mods from this page. Alright, well, I have other mods, I think. I can't remember. Unfortunately, one of the side effects of porting the server to 1.14.3 is that I no longer keep the map. So I had to re-explore. This is the city project over here. I just visited because I want to see what was going on. This is Ariel's base. There's Flordia down here. That is the Hell on Earth. And up here we have Spawn Town, which is much different than it was last time we played. I mean, there's a lot of changes. I'll go over them later in the episode because it's nothing that big really, except for one thing. My base, right here, basically still the exact same. Oh, there's a trader llama in my base! Tulip, coral, slime, sand, bucket of tropical fish. I mean, all these trades are pretty trash, but I mean, this is really incredible. I have 6 emeralds. Worth it. Trader llama, trader boy, where are you? I can see you, but I can't. So, trader llamas are one of the wandering traders are interesting in 1.14 because they just spawn randomly around the world. Do I want to get coral? Sure. Boop boop. Spawned on my island. That's actually pretty lucky. Honestly, the chances of a wandering trader spawning right here on this tiny little island, I mean, the odds of that are unbelievably microscopic. So this is actually pretty incredible. Berries are actually a really good source of food. Maybe I should make a sweet berry farm. Look at this. I am getting food like crazy. This stuff grows like wildfire. This is such a good food source. Alright, so I might kill off the trader once he becomes useless. Because I want to keep these llamas. Llama, llama. Drama llama. Anyways, enough holding off. Today's episode, I've got some sad news, guys. So I went to check out Spawn Town just after the update because I wanted to determine what was different, what had changed, what wasn't changed, and my Snowman is dead. Someone removed my shop in Spawn, that's glitchy looking, without my permission. So the Snowman shop is gone. I am no longer going to be making profits off that shop, but I got 2 stacks of diamonds in total from the whole thing. So I guess it was pretty good. So today's episode, mostly, we're going to build the inside of the church. And you can see I've already drained all of the water. It looks pretty nice inside here, to be honest. I can't wait to add some pews and carpets and an altar up there. But I also decided to build this section And, yeah. So, we are going to have a funeral service for the snowman. It's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be pretty cool, but I want to do a proper goodbye, so we're gonna bury him nice and happy, and then we're gonna move on. Ride like the wind. Come on. There we go. Ride like the wind. All right, we go. Well, guys, so I'll get started building then. I want to get this episode out this week. I haven't had much time to actually record the last week because I had a pretty busy work week, given that it was the 4th of July and all that stuff. So, yeah. So hopefully now that I have some time, we'll be able to get some stuff done. So because the Enderman farm is currently out of service because I guess switching to 1.14 broke some stuff, I'm having to grind for XP at this public guardian farm instead. I'll admit I'm having a bit of lag, but thankfully I can just use my trident and that doesn't get me hurt by the thorns. I can still kill them and it repairs itself and doesn't use ammo. Honestly, the trident is a super useful weapon. And then we just stand here for a bit. So, for those wondering where this is where it is in relation to the city project and the rest of the map. There is, if you go south in the red nether hub, the one with the entrance that is surrounded with prismarine will be the guardian farm, and then you just follow the path. Really easy to get here. Yeah. So until the Ender gets back up and running, this will have to do, and it's actually really not too bad. It's pretty nice. I had to get some clay because I ran out of clay for the floor of the church. So I got the clay from a river nearby, and I'm gonna have to cook that up. But I wanted to get repairs while I was here because all my stuff was starting to look pretty damaged. Alright, everybody. It's been like half an hour since the last clip. This went pretty quickly, and I'm really glad because that makes it easier to put the video out as fast as possible. So, a couple changes. I removed the glass that was right here because it's just kind of in the way and obnoxious. So I removed that. But if we come in here, I'm just going to kind of leave the door open, I guess, because it's much easier to just that way. We have basically finished the first section of the church. Ignore that. So we got these little walled sections, and I might have like a piano or something like for choir over here. Maybe a choir loft, who knows. This staircase goes down to the graveyard that we saw earlier. But as you can see here, we got this nice red carpet coming out from the door, coming up to the altar here, and there's going to be like a lectern, like over here, I guess, and then there would be a table, there would be a chair here, and maybe like 2 small chairs over here. For those who don't know, when I was younger, I did some altar serving, so I know quite a lot about the layouts of these altars and stuff in well, primarily Catholic churches, which is what this church is based off of. So yeah, this altar part's gonna be pretty fun to figure out. But I based the design on the floor and the chairs here. I based it off of the church in my town. So it's got this floor and these benches. Pretty nice looking. It's not supposed to be functional or anything, it's just supposed to look nice. And it looks nice. I mean, it looks like a church, right? I mean, you couldn't really get more church-like. And I got this nice chandelier. And because lanterns have, like, these cool chains when they hang, I thought that would be perfect to make a chandelier out of lanterns. And I think it looks really nice, the way they hang down from the chandelier like that. It's great. I love it. So, next step would be to make the altar here. And I think I know exactly what I'm going to set this to look like. I have plans for this. This is going to look good. Trust me. It's going to look good. Alright guys, so I already know exactly what I'm going to do as the centerpiece for the religion. And this is going to be really cool. It's a great idea. and I love it. So we're gonna come up right here. That should be good. I don't know why I'm pillaring out of obsidian. That's just because what I'm building is made out of obsidian. I guess I'm stupid. Well, I didn't bring any blocks anyways. I am super well prepared for everything. Alright, so we're gonna nerd pull up here. There. Dig that away. Bloop. Perfect. And I'm gonna need a little bit more building blocks. So there is an annoying bug where, and I'm sure you saw it, if I'm digging down, sometimes if you're at the edge, you get shoved off. It's not happening now, of course. What's up? He's like screaming words. Okay, so my base buddy is encountering phantoms. I'm gonna go save his butt. I slid right off the edge of the bed. Look at that. That was good. I like that. That was great. Alright. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Alright. So we gotta come right up here. Bam, bam, bam. And then Fwither, praise the heavens. Here we go, boys and girls. It's the Church of the Fwither. Alright, so this is a long story that I don't think I've ever really told anyone. But I had a friend on one of the previous servers I used to play on, and we were co-op building on my base together, and I just silly made a wither using obsidian and his head was an enderman head. So I dubbed it Fwither, like F Wither, because his name started with an F. And he recently started getting back into Minecraft again, and I'm super happy about it. So I decided I'd make a little bit of a tribute to my friend. And if it wasn't for him, I really wouldn't be playing Axis. So yeah, huge shout out to my best boy. I'm gonna place a sign at the church as well. I'm gonna label this the Church of the Holy Fwither. Come on, there we go. Alright. Bam. Should I put the sign here or here? I think here looks better. Better. The Church of the Holy Fwither. There you go, the Church of the Holy Fwither. Perfect. Now all I need to do is just decorate this up, and then we're ready for that funeral. Alright, so the church is all furnished, and it looks fantastic. The finished product definitely pays off. I'm glad I decided to do this because this building was pretty sad until I finished everything. So, up here, you got just some extra lighting and some torches hidden back here, just so there's more lighting. Pretend there's nothing though, you wouldn't even know. So, this is the altar. You do your mass mostly here. And then when you do the readings, you'd stand here at the lectern. And the lectern's usually off to the side in churches, so I put mine off to the side as well. The priest would sit here when he wasn't at the altar. So during communion and stuff, priest will sit here or he'll help with communion. It depends. So priest sits here, and then here we have 2 chairs and a table for servers to sit, and the table is just for supplies. You know, they usually keep water over here. They usually keep some of the bread over here and that stuff. Overly Catholic episode here, guys. This is some excellent Catholic content. So yeah, the church is ready for our funeral for the snowman. What's nice though is from the outside it glows. See? It needed this because it was so dark. And that just makes the town look a little bit more fleshed out. I can't wait to get more buildings down. Yeah. So I'm gonna schedule the funeral, post an announcement in Discord. We'll see who I can get to join. Yeah, this will be interesting, guys. So I will see you guys in a bit for the funeral. Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. There's gonna be flowers and everything. I'm having too much fun with this.
I'm gonna move up one just so that I'm a little closer.
Alright. Are we done playing hot potato with the chairs now?
I think we're good.
Alright. We are gathered here today on this incredibly sad day to mourn the loss of our best friend, Snowman. He was the best snowman. Clavier's cries.
Yes. Everyone, I think it's about time.
Everybody pay your respects. Alright, so anybody have anything they want to say about this beautiful person?
I have one
It
thing to
was
say.
very beautiful.
I have something to say.
Okay, you can feel free to take the podium.
You can't spell it.
Huh?
Okay, that's it. Don't you remember from the advertisement?
You can't miss it.
Instead of it, the text.
Oh
you
yeah.
said-
I do remember that. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of advanced inside joke. But
Anyways, anyone else have any beautiful thoughts to say? I see that bow.
he was a very
Just
beautiful
like-
snowman.
I just turn over and then it just disappeared.
Alright, I have one thing that I want to say. I have a message here that someone told me to read out loud. It's a poem from Alida Nortier. Y'all ready for this one? This one's a real heartthrobber. So the poem goes: the Scrabby Spawn Snowman was the coolest dude in the land, but then came the heat of July. It was enough to make him die. Rest in peace, Scrabby Spawn Snowman. It's a shame there's
Now
nobody at the bell
cool.
right now. You know what Minecraft needs? It needs to have like a string that you can attach to the bell so you can right click the string and ring the bell from somewhere else. That would be amazing. Anyways.
Or at least redstone activated.
Yeah, right? Alright.
Yeah, it should be.
That'll do. Alright, everybody then, if everybody's done with their last words, everybody can get in a single file line, please, on the red carpet to press the button to pay your respects. Alright, now we're going to go and take him, and we're going to bury him.
Yeah, the staircase.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure because I'm leading this one.
We need a funeral dirge here, like dun 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 dun.
Someone just go and ring the bell.
Oh, now it's really slow.
No, no, no.
You happy this ain't Soul Sand?
Yeah. All right.
Hey, hey, goodbye.
Here we are at the gravestone. Here lies Winter Wonderman, as I have named him. Because I only decided to give him a name after he died. Because I'm that nice.
That's pretty
His
sad.
frosty
How many people
spirit
like him?
melted my heart. May he happily rest in the snow-filled forest forever.
Wait, wouldn't we be sitting in his blood?
I placed that wrong.
This is him.
Okay, whoever got that can place it. Alright. Pretend that didn't happen. Well, boys, thank you all for coming here today. What was that? You just throw some berries?
Very.
And you've just lost your berries. Good job.
Well, I've tried to plant it. I don't know where it went.
You can't plant it underwater.
Oh.
Alright, well, thank all of you beautiful people for showing up today to our service. Did anyone else hear that?
Here what?
I just had some super creepy, spooky music play. Like, how there's like really creepy sounds that play when you're in the ocean.
It's called an eerie noise.
Yeah, I guess it
Yeah.
is.
Well, I mean, I did get a phone call there, but I'm not sure if that was anything.
Alright, everybody. Well, thank you for coming today.
Yes.
Ow. That was like half my health, dude.
And then I found out that was the wrong recipe because that was the original old modded version.
Huh?
And the app. You know, there was an old recipe for a stone cutter that was a diamond surrounded by cobblestone. But the actual recipe is just an iron ingot and 3 stone. And I was like, well, I just dug for diamonds for nothing.
What?
I can't hear you over this beautiful church music.
I can't hear you either.
Ah, music to my ears. Alright, who's ready for the after party in the bar?
I'll do that. Man, this is terrible service. The bar was actually open this time, and I was invited to the bar, and there's no one here.
Yeah, I kind of ran away there. Bartender
This
works
has
behind
to
the
be
bar.
fake.
Here's some
Okay.
chicken. Set some chicken on the table. Freshly cooked from our not slave machine behind me here. I promise that no chickens were harmed in the making of this chicken. You did not just hear a chicken die in the furnace. Here you go, have some more chicken.
I think its heart's still beating.
I can feel it vibrating. Well, first off, we have to have communion, so here you go. There's your communion.
I don't have any hunger. Give me a second. It just...
It's like in sync as well. Ring the bell. Spam as much as you can. Oh. Make them hear the bell from miles away.
Yeah, there is.
Staff of this restaurant is terrible.
I'm sorry. We only have one person in the whole town. He has to run the church. He's the priest of the church. He's also the cook and waiter of the restaurant. And he also gets the fish for the restaurant.
Well, it says, please wait to be seated, and well, I'm waiting.
We're closed.
Oh, hello, sir. Oh.
We're closed. I have 2 tridents. Looks like we're getting one more person.
Does any of you have to do communion again?
No.